Welcome back, baseball fans, to our final opening day, 16th one for the 32 teams, featuring the team who picked first in the draft, the team with the worst record last year. The California Angels are hosting the Milwaukee Brewers. And before we get this game started, what I've been noticing with the California team is they might have been in last place last year, but boy, they put together a hell of a pitching staff. They drafted Nolan Ryan first overall. They traded for Bill Singer. They drafted Clyde Wright with their second pick. They bring back Jim McLaughlin. So you have four guys all in the rotation, all at the height of their powers, really. Greg Garrett was their lefty setup guy. He's now the lefty long man. Eddie Fisher is a capable long man. Dave LaRoche is your new setup lefty. And Ken Tatum's been a closer in the All-Star game the last couple of years. This is a very special pitching staff here on arguably what supposedly is the worst team in baseball. But talk about rags to riches. I look at these guys as kind of an American League version of the '69 Mets. Just everything is in order in the pitching. It's everything else about the team is a little questionable in this particular case. This offense has one .300 hitter, and that's Alex Johnson. That's about it. On the other side of the slate, Milwaukee has a really intriguing offense that's, I would say, above average offense. A mix of batting average, power, and on base in good spots, and a decent pitching staff, and a decent enough chance to get out of last place and maybe compete for a wild card spot. This series that I'm about to play could tell a lot about these teams. If one of them were to sweep and get off to an early good start, it might be a good year for that team. So that's very important, even though it's opening day. So for Milwaukee, they'll send their first round pick, Marty Pattin, to the mound against the aforementioned Nolan Ryan. First pick. Did not get his 69, 70, or 71 cards in the league because they weren't particularly above average. We were waiting for his 72, his first year in California, and arguably his best year in California. He doesn't really pitch any better than this until he's with the Astros. Let's get started from Anaheim. Leading off for Milwaukee, one of their draft picks, Steve Hovley. 38, single 1/8 is a line out. Tommy Harper, 2-5 center. And Mike Hegan, 57, walks. Jim Fregosi, 52, second C. A tale of some shortstops here. So Jim Fregosi was on the Angels, and he was traded to Milwaukee for the rights to Don Sutton, which were shipped to California, along with Andy Messersmith, to land Bill Singer and Nolan Ryan. The Angels also got the Dodgers shortstop, Maury Wills, in the deal. So Maury Wills replaces Fregosi, so these two teams are connected at shortstop and pitcher. Here is Maury Wills leading off, 6'10", short X. Hits it to his shortstop counterpart, Fregosi. A 2E21, makes the play. Okay, enough of that. Sandy Alomar bounces it to second. This is Theobald, a 3E24, another rookie. That's a base hit. Alomar's an ace stealer. McNerney's got a +2 arm. Alomar's going to steal a base, and he's out stealing on a 19. Now here's their best hitter, Alex Johnson. 47's a K. Alex Johnson hit 329 in 1970. We'll look at his card if he does something special in this game. All right, Don Mincher walks to lead off the second. Jerry McNerney, 3'6", skies the center. John Briggs, 58 Ks. And Ron Theobald, 6'11". Rolls it to first, but this is Jim Spencer. And he's a 1 even back when. He's probably always been a 1, a 1E9. A 1 throughout the decade, I believe. And the inning's over. All right, bottom of 2. Pete Ward, a guy the Angels traded for to bat fourth and placed them third base. 67's a single. Jay Johnstone, 2'8", fielder's choice. Larry Heisel, another rookie, center field X. This is Comer in center. He's not very good. He's a 4E8 in center field. And that's a 3-base error. I don't see those very often. The runner scores. Runner at third with 1 out for Mickey Rivers. They got to bring it up. 1-9's a clean single for Mickey. He's also an ace stealer, and he's going to try and steal. And he rolls a 20. So, 2 guys cut down by the +2 arm of Jerry McNertney. And we have, with 2 outs, Jim Spencer. Pops out. All right, 2-0. Is that enough for Nolan Ryan? Wayne Comer, 59 Ks. Steve Hubley, 1-4, right. Tommy Harper, 1-8 is a double. And Mike Hegan, 5-11 short. This is Maury Wills, a short, and he makes the play. All right, Phil Roof, the catcher, 55, second X. Theobald's a 324, and that's an error this time. Angels don't need a lot of runs to be successful. Maury Wills, 33. Ooh, double play ball. Alomar pops the first. We go to the fourth. Fregosi, 2-4. Short. Don Mincher, 310. Hit by pitch. Jerry McNertney, 66 off the Ryan card is a walk. Brewers finally have something going here in the fourth. Johnny Briggs, 43. Pitcher X, Ryan, and E30. That doesn't help. That's not going to help you, Nolan. They take the ground ball C, which puts both runners in scoring position. 2 outs for Ron Theobald, and 68 is ball 4. Bases loaded for Comer. Now, this Milwaukee team has nice on-base percentage. Ryan walks guys anyway, but we have a total of 5 walks through 3 2/3, and their bases are loaded, and this guy Comer walks a lot. 1-7. Let's take a look at Wayne Comer's card and see what I was telling you about. They have a lot of guys who walk it on base for Milwaukee, and that is going to be an RBI walk, and it is 2-1. Hubley for his third at bat. 47's a K. So through 4 innings, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 6 walks, and it's 1, 2, 3 strikeouts. It's not the ratio you want if you're Ryan. 2-1, Alex Johnson. 58 is a K. Pete Ward pops the second. And Johnstone, Ks. We go to the fifth. Tommy Harper. 68 is a walk again. He's an ace stealer. And Roof has a, neither catcher can throw, +2 arm. I think Harper's going to steal. And he's safe. And he does not get the T rating, I don't think. No. But he steals second successfully for Mike Hegan. 412. Left X. This is where good outfield defense would have really helped the Angels. They have average, below average outfield defense. There's a 3-9 in left field. 3, E9, but he makes the grab here. Fregosi 1-6 is a K. And with 2 outs, Mincher. Another walk for Ryan. That's 8 of them. And here's McNertney with 2 on and 2 outs. 2-2, grounds to short. All right, it's 2-1 California. Larry Heisel, 112, second. Mickey Rivers, 38, third. And Jim Spencer, 1-9, is a ground out to first. All right, 2-1 in the sixth. Johnny Briggs, 67, single 1-6, line out. Theobald, 35. Let's take a look at this guy's card. Ron Theobald. Had 400 and some plate appearances in 71 for the Brewers, and he brings a nice on-base percentage and a walk here. That's number 8, I believe. I say it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's walk number 9 for the Beast Stealer with Wayne Comer up. Comer, 1-9. You guessed it. That's number 10. Wow. This is something the Angels were trying to avoid with this particular Ryan card because it's got less walks than most Ryan cards, but 10 walks, only 1 run so far, and it's Steve Hubley. 6-11, short X. We need this one for Maury Wills if he can do it. Maury Wills is a juggles it, gets the out at first. So you have second and third, 2 outs, Tommy Harper. And Tommy Harper, 1-8, comes through with a big double, 2-out double to center field, scoring both runs, and the Brewers take the lead, 3-2. Mike Hegan. All 3 runners who scored did not get hits. Matter of fact, the Brewers have only 2. Here's Mike Hegan, 66. Double 1-7 off the Ryan card is a fly ball. Just a loss of control for Ryan here today, folks. 3 runs on just 2 hits. 2 Tommy Harper doubles is it today. But the Angels have to show that they can mount an offensive comeback when their pitcher doesn't have control. Phil Roof, 67. Single 1-3, line out. Maury Wills, 1-8, homer 1-2, fly ball. And Alomar, 2-7, base hit. Ace stealer. Trying to get into scoring position. Now, the Angels are a team that will be aggressive and try and steal runs. Just the opposite of a team like the Colorado Rockies, who don't take risks. They're going to take a lot of risks because they just need a few runs, and their pitching staff will prevent the other team from scoring. So Alomar, in this case, does steal second, and now you've got 329 hitting Alex Johnson. Let's take a look at Alex. The best hitter on the team. I think this is real baseball. They'd intentionally walk him, but we hardly have those at all in Strat. Alex Johnson, 67, single 1-3, lines the second. Really good baseball game today. 3-2 in the 7th. Ryan has somehow walked 10, but still in this thing. Fregosi, 65, single 1-5, that's a base hit. Don Mincher, 57, is number 11. How far do we take this thing? I got a morbid curiosity. I'd like to set a walk record for 9 innings. I don't know what it is, but I'll look it up after the game if Ryan wins this thing. So you have 2-1, nobody out. Jerry McNertney. 410 is second X. This is Alomar. He's very good. He's a 2E16. We need a twin killing here, and he gets it. 4-6-3 double play. Runner at third, 2 outs for John Briggs. And 1-9 is a K. Now the Brewers are possibly thinking of defense to bring in. They don't have much of it. They could bring in, they could bring in Ted Savage will come in for Mincher. He'll play center. Comer, who was in center, will go to left. And Briggs, the left fielder, will leave. He'll leave for Bobby Cox, who'll play third. All right, so they got some defense in the game now. Harper was at third. He'll just go to take that DH spot now. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. The stretch time music here is the Fleetwood Mac Future Games LP from '71. That's what we're listening to. Bottom of the 7th. Pete Ward, Marty Patton. Pete Ward, 1-3. Let's take a look at Pete Ward's card. 1-3. Home run. Pete Ward. 6 homers and 200 at-bats. And he bats cleanup for this team. So a huge break. And it's 3-3. This has the looks of a 16-inning game. I can see this game being 3-3 in the 16th inning here. Jay Johnstone. 35 is a single, though. Larry Heisel. 55, second X. This is Theobald at 324. And that's an error. The Brewers in trouble suddenly. First and second, no one out. Mickey Rivers. I think he's going to drop one down here. He's going to bunt. Oh, no, it's an 11 for an 8-bunter. Now, what is that again? Let's see. I forget what that is. I have it right here. 11 for an 8-bunter is the fielder's choice. Okay. Fielder's choice for Mickey Rivers. So that's a 1-5 put out. Tough break there. So you still have first and second for Jim Spencer. 65, though. That's a double off the PATTIN card. Rivers, center field, trying to score from first on a double off of the new center fielder, Savage. And Savage, I think, what's his arm? 0 arm, but Rivers is a 17 runner, so he doesn't get a plus. Has to roll, and it's an 18, and he's out. Terrible break for the Angels. They do get 1 run. A guy gets thrown out at the plate. 2 outs in the inning. Self-inflicted wounds here. And it's Phil Roof. So trying to gamble to get some runs has really backfired this inning. Phil Roof, 68, is a walk. Pattin's a starter 8, though. He'll continue. Maury Wills, 512, second X, and this guy's getting a lot of action. Theobald, and this time he makes the play. 4-3 game, and man, I just don't know. You know, do we let him walk one more guy and then hook him? I would say I'm going to protect Ryan from a loss. Next guy he walks will hook him. So here we are. They have not much defense to bring in either. They will bring in Mike Shannon to play third base for Ward. And I think that's it. Actually, they'll bring in Casanova to catch as well. For Roof. All right. These guys are playing this like it's Game 7 of the World Series, but it's both teams want to get off to a hot start this year and forget how awful last year was. So Ryan goes back out there with a lead. He's going to be protected from a loss. He'll be hooked when a guy gets on base. Here's Ron Theobald, who's walked twice today. 67, make it 3 times, and that'll do it. Got it. I got to take him out. This is ridiculous. So let's just double check this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 walks through 7 innings and a batter for Nolan Ryan. He leaves with a 4-3 lead. His bullpen needs to get 6 outs. They're going to go with the new rookie, Dave LaRoche. Dave LaLob. His 71 or 72 card. Which one is this? This is a 71 card. You pitch for the Angels, go elsewhere, and return to the Angels, I believe. So LaRoche in the 8th. Theobald's a B stealer, but you just brought in Paul Casanova, -2 arm catcher, so he's not going anywhere. Wayne Comer. Speedy run up first, nobody out. Comer, 410. Third X, this is the new guy. Mike Shannon. Brought in for Ward. He's a 325 at third base. And Shannon throws it into the dugout for a 2-base error. It's like the Brewers can do everything except get hits. They get walks and errors and you know what. So now you have Hovley. They could pull him, put Harper in the outfield, and that's what they're going to do. So Hovley gets pulled. It'll be the last guy on the bench, Jerry May, who will also be the catcher. McNerney goes to DH, and Harper goes into the outfield. He'll go into left, and the guy Savage is in center, and Comer's now in right. Second and third for Jerry May. They're going to bring the infield up. Jerry May, the pinch hitter. 58 off LaRoche is a K. Tommy Harper, big day. 2 for 3 plus a walk. 1-9, there it is, a base hit in a right field. Let's take a look at Tommy Harper's card. We've seen he rolled the 1-8 against righty twice in this game for the 2 doubles. This time it's a 1-9 single to right, which will score at least 1. Comer, a 14 runner with 1 out against Heisel. Was got a -1 arm he has to hold. So he has to hold. It is 4-4. There is 1 out, up and hold, and it'll be Mike Hegan. Let's take a look at Hegan's card. Limited number of plate appearances for this card, and it's 329. So Hegan now. 1-7 is a K, and with 2 outs, it's Fregosi. 69 off LaRoche is a roller to second. So we have a 4-4 game. Ryan gets a no decision after all that. Marty Pattin is currently sitting in a no decision with Alomar, Johnson, Shannon, and Johnstone coming up. They don't particularly have a good bullpen. Oh boy, let's see. I see some errors that helped. So he's only given up 1 earned run in this game. So he will continue in the 8th against Sandy Alomar. 55, short X. Fregosi's a 2E21 at short, and he makes the play. Alex Johnson, 1-9 is a single for the B stealer. Mike Shannon, it'd be kind of clever to do a 1-out hit and run here. He's going to do a 1-out hit and run. Mike Shannon moves the runner up. All right, runner at second, lead runner at second for Jay Johnstone. 67 is a base hit into right field off the Pattin card. In right field, it's The new right fielder is the -1 arm of Comer. Alex Johnson's a 14, 15, 16, 1 of 15, and he runs and scores. So there you go, a base hit, a hit and run that advances a runner, and a 2-out single for Johnstone. Larry Heisel, 1/8 a K. Now we'll go to the 9th inning of a 5-4 game. But we got righty, 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 and righty, so LaRoche will leave. He takes the decision now, and Tatum can get a save. Let's take a look at Ken Tatum. He's been in the All-Star game the last 2 years for the Angels. Probably their only representative. And here we go. It'll be Ted Savage, who came in for defense from Mincher, leading off the 9th inning. 4-4 is catcher's card. This is Casanova, 2-6. And a 2-6 catcher makes an error. We've seen everything today. My goodness. So, another error in this game. Savage is a B base runner. You got to hold him on base here. Jerry McNertney's your batter. Tatum has no hits on his card. How about another hit and run, since we did the same thing in the bottom of the last inning? So McNertney's going to do a hit and run here. Hit and run. Oh my, that's going to be the double play. He's a C hit and runner, not a B hit and runner. He rolls a 12. Brewers really get screwed on this. If he's a B hit and runner, that's a single. You have runners on the corners, but he's not. He's a C hit and run guy, which means that is a double play. Tough break for Milwaukee, but it might mean I get out of here with just the 9 innings. So with 2 outs and nobody on base in the 9th, it's Bobby Cox. 2-6 is a K. Boy, that's a tough way for the Brewers to lose this game. They had the lead. They lost the lead, regained it, and then in the 9th inning, man, seesaw affair. Angels get the win. Wasn't pretty at all. 5-4 is your final. But this is a highly entertaining couple of teams here. Looking for a fun year out of these two teams. Ken Tatum gets the save of the 9th. An error on a catcher and a K. So when you think about the chances the Angels had to win this in the 9th, I mean, an error on the catcher's card is highly unlikely. So followed up by another highly unlikely double play there. LaRoche comes on in and gets a win after letting the inherited runner score. He gives up a hit and 2 Ks. That inherited runner is going to be out. That's going to be earned, though. So Ryan's runs are earned. In the no decision, Nolan Ryan gave up 3 hits, 2 Tommy Harper doubles, and a Fregosi single. He gave up 3 hits. He did give up all 4 runs, and every guy who scored a run walked. That guy walked, that guy, and that guy. 12 walks and 5 strikeouts in a no decision. Marty Patton, a tough complete game loss. 9 hits and 5 runs. That's not earned. 2 of those runs are earned. Walks 1, strikes out 4. He does get a complete game. Very strange looking box score. 1019, 0108, 5944, 12814. The Brewers put 16 men on base, but only had 4 hits of that. The Angels had 10 men on base. 1019, 018, 5944. What a crazy game that was. Let's see what our year-to-date box numbers look like. Gosh, I hope that's Nolan Ryan's worst lack of control performance of the season. If he does more of that, I don't know. It's going to get ugly in California. They won it. So think of it that way. Nolan Ryan walked 12 guys in a game that his team won. And they did it coming back twice. Once in the 7th inning and once in the 9th inning. A team that doesn't have much offense. So there it is, 1-0. 281, area 4 for the Angels in that game. And Milwaukee, of course, 129 with a 225 ERA in a loss. And when we look at the year-to-date numbers now, we are 66 games deep And we are hitting 258 with a 395 ERA. Pretty solid numbers for the 2021 season. Thanks for checking it out. We'll see you next time. All right, folks. California Angels sweep the Brewers 3 straight, but boy, this team has give me a cardiac arrest. Game 2 went 14 innings. Game 3 went 10 innings. The Angels won them all. Milwaukee, just a tough team to take out. The Brewers hit 195, but they probably had a 400 on base percentage. Hit 369 in losing 3 games. And the California Angels in winning all 3. The best pitching performance was Clyde Wright, 9 innings, but he gave 3 runs. They get 292 with a 355 ERA. 3-game sweep. Break up your California Angels. Thanks for checking it out.